There it is. Oh no, it's gone blank. There I am. Yay. Success. I'm actually on the screen. Woohoo. Oh, that's a better view like that. There we go. A bit of C. Hey, I just noticed you called me toothpaste buddy. Blooming cheek. What's that about? Toothpaste buddy. Well, I'm going to tell you, I've been busy this morning. Let me know how the music is. Because I don't know how loud it is in comparison. Actually, I know. Hang on a minute. It's a bit loud, isn't it? And that's because it's playing into the wrong mixing desk. I haven't coughed all morning, now start talking. That's better. Because I have a mixing desk on my desktop for all the music. So it should be really nice and quiet in the background now. Let's turn that volume back up to, I think it was on 90. Hopefully that should sound... Yeah, just a little bit of subtle background there. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Where are we? It looks like Radycat's out there. Good morning, Radycats. How are you? I'm not too bad. My cough is a lot better than it was. A little bit sniffy still this morning. I don't know why. I'm picking up some XP here. Had a bit of an interesting busy morning. So Halo had to be up super early this morning at 4:30 and take her brother to the airport. These chests are a massive mess. I seriously need some tidying up over here. So I was up early. I did go back to bed though and have a bit of a snooze after she went. She was only gone for an hour, so it wasn't too long. But yeah, that was, so she was up nice really early this morning, far earlier than she probably wanted to. I've been round and walked Jack, Halo Mum's dog. So he's done all his exercise for the morning as well. Had a really nice long walk with him. And then I came back here and decided, why is that not making more torches? There we go. Plenty of torches now. Loads of torches. I've got to get all this sorted out. We have to sort out all this rotten flesh we need to like be sorting. I'll take some cookies with me, I think. The golden carrots are good though. Oh, one of those golden boots. Should I wear some golden boots? I've got a golden helmet there. There we go. Look at that. Don't I look fancy? Proper right mismatch of colours. Not so toothpastey now. And this morning I came on and oh look, his feet are through the composter. That's a bit weird. So I came on and there was another baby. So I hung around and I did a little bit of refinement work in there to try and find out. And one of the, I'm not going in there yet because I haven't shown you yet. One of the iron golems had actually gone into the zombie spawning chamber. That's where it spawned. So I've got to do some fixing up in there. R.I.P. toothpaste. Yeah, so I waited for one of the villagers to grow up. Or get another one. And I did a bit of work. And we got two of them in here. I've actually got two villagers in here now. And they do sort of go to sleep occasionally. I want to do some mods on that. To do that. Oh, and you hear some... There's bits of iron laying around. You'll notice. So I had to do a little bit of a tweak in this because the iron golems were stopping on this spot here and not being pushed in. So I had to go in there and lower all that lot again. And now the iron golems actually get pushed over the edge of the water and drop into the iron. So that works really well. Although the spawning spaces for where the iron golems appear needs to be sorted out. Excuse me. Right. You, go down there. Look over there. There's a nasty zombie. Yeah, look. That way. Psst. Good. Move. Oh, you can't see it from under there, can you? Move. Move. You great big lump. Over there. Right. Oh, now you've seen it. There we go. See, look, it goes rushing over there. Oop, falls straight off. Into the chamber. And R.I.P. Mr. Iron Golem. It's a little sad, I know. But you can hear them crunch now as well. But there we go. Working Iron Golem farm. So these two should be alright. So we're going to put like a little daylight function up here. A timer on these. So we'll do that. But what I want to do is I'm going to put a ladder in here so the iron golems don't spawn up there. And I'm also going to put some water at the back here to try and push them forward. Because as you can see, they sort of, if they're down here, they can't see the zombie. Yeah, place water there to get them pushed. So, yeah, that's my sort of idea. I'm going to do that. I did think about lowering this, but I thought if it's too low, they won't see anywhere to spawn. I want to like create as many spaces as I can. So I want to take out this wall, this side, to make it wider. And I'm going to take the wall out this side one as well, because there's only one block between there and the villager spawner. I put it a bit too close, really. Should have put this further away from the spawner. And yeah, we'll put some water in the back here, which will push them forward, at least to a place where they can actually see. And then, mate, I don't know what I'm going to do about here. Oh, there's another one. There he goes. It's not the most efficient iron farm in the world. It's the first time I've seen an iron farm underground, to be honest. I've not seen one done like this. Most people do villages outside. One of them's sleeping, one of them's not. I don't know what the whole sleeping bed arrangement thing is going on up there with them lot. The other thing I could do is I could take these blocks out and then they would be able to see, because we don't need those blocks. They just look pretty. And that actually gives you more visibility back here. So I've only got 2 blocks blocking the view now. For the zombie. So that might be alright. So, right, first thing I want to do is I want to get a ladder in here. I might need another pickaxe. So, what are you guys all doing? It's Saturday morning. What's happening? What's going on in your world? Sticks. It's really messy over here, these chests. This is like the worst organised set of chests I've ever had, I think. I seem to have run out of wood. Oh, I've got a couple of ladders there. That'll be handy. Oh, there's some more wood. That's handy. Okay. What did I want to make? I think that's what I need for a ladder. Do I need more for a ladder? Just chilling. Just an early morning chilling out. Sounds good to me. Got any plans for the day? Going out anywhere? Bit of shopping, maybe? We've done all our shopping, so we're good. We're going to go do some food shopping later. But I think we're going to do that tomorrow, actually, I think. I don't know what's happening about stream tomorrow, because it's Sunday. And I'd like to get a stream in every day. But I'm also thinking I want to chill as well. So I'm going to do my best. Need to do some laundry at some point. Yeah, well, if you could, that's why I don't have a webcam, because there's a big pile of washing and ironing behind me that needs doing. And I do. He doesn't seem to sleep. I'll have to sort that out. Let's take this down. Yeah, I've got ironing and washing that needs doing. It's just that, it's one of those things, it's just a constant job, isn't it? There we go, that's easier. I can put a door in there as well. I just occasionally come down here and kill a few zombies. There's only a few in here at a time. Come on. There's a chicken. Can't reach the chicken. Let's get in there. Come here, chicken. Yep. Got that. Is there any drops down there? Nope. Got 18 levels now. Anyway, that's quite good. Right, so we've got this here. Right, let's have a bit of a clean and a tidy up in here. Yeah, I always seem to be washing and ironing. It seems to be quite a not a laborious job. It's don't actually mind doing it too much, to be honest. I think it's one of those things I sort of think of it a bit like playing games, I guess. This is going to sound really odd, but it's like leveling up. Don't die today, thanks. I'm going to try and do that. I don't know if I'm going to shop or something. Gaming, I don't know if I'm going to shop or something. Oh. Yeah. I need to, yeah, I need to get the ironing and washing done at some point. But I'm not in a mad rush at the moment. What do I want? Right, should we sort the sidewalls out first? Let's do that. I'll do this as a bit of a step, then I can actually get up there then. I was really surprised to not see anyone else streaming this morning, to be honest, from the Minecraft community. They have all been really quiet. Actually makes me wonder if they're all up to something. Like if they're like all planning like a massive stream of something that they're going to be doing. But there's like a secret UHC going on or something that they haven't told us about. And then they're all going to be streaming that later on. She might look quite nice actually with the lighting. A bit, if I just put the lighting down the bottom. Could do something like put some lanterns in the bottom here, couldn't I? Pumpkin lanterns, sort of thing. What have we got here? We've got a bit of a hole here. Let's fill that up. Let's knock that out and make that look a bit tidier. All needs a lot of tidying. I need a way of getting in there to them and sort of sorting out the cobblestones over there as well. Right, let's put some torches down here on the floor. Put some like mood lighting in here or something, I reckon. That might be quite cool. So make it look a bit more like the chamber of doom that we're creating here. I think that's lit up enough. Looks like it. Right, I'm going to get some free coal out of this. That'd be handy. Those zombies are noisy, I know that. So there's a shop that we go to when we go up to see my son in Manchester. I think it's called Forbidden Planet. I think that's the right word. Or is it Lost Planet? I can't remember. It's either one of those. Forbidden Planet or Lost Planet. And they sell loads of toys and memorabilia and things. And they do some amazing stuff. And I have ended up spending a lot of money in there before now. Oh my god, how long is it going to be before my package is here? What package is that? Oh, did your game download? Destiny 2, wasn't it? You were downloading. Just wondered if you've got that yet. You giving it a go yet? See what it's like? Be interesting because I've got it on mine. I've just got so many computer games, I just don't feel like I've got enough time to play them all. Especially when I'm doing this. Someone roped me into playing this every day, apparently. So I'm sort of struggling to find... Yeah, all downloaded. Okay, cool. But my inventory's full up now. This is crazy. Have I got anything in here I can throw away? I'll just throw some junk in the river stream. I've got way too much materials. They won't burn up, they'll just end up in the hoppers down there. There we go. Right, that's made a bit more space. Although while I've been in here, I haven't seen any iron golems pop in. So I don't know where they've gone. So I'm hoping they haven't like got stuck in the zombie chamber again. Let's go and have a quick look. Oh! Oh, right, okay. That's where you are. Well, that's not very good, is it? You're not supposed to be spawning in here. You have to make the roof lower. That way you can't get in here. It'll be an invalid spawning location. You know what this also means? It means I'm going to have to, like... I'm going to have to kill you. But I'm also going to have to do it from over there. Hello! Who is this? Oh dear, I've got to try and say that. Depressed. I'm depressed. An unusual choice of username. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm going to have to kill the... Ow! Get off! Oh man. I'm going to shoot you with my bow and arrow then. It's a hoodie that I ordered 3 months ago, and it's Netherlands. I see. I see. Right. Hopefully if I do that, it's too low a space and they won't spawn in here. Because they've been trying to spawn in now. I didn't make it the most ideal place. Where's that door go? Oh yeah, this was the back entrance I made to try and stop zombies spawning in here, make it lighter. Needs some work. Oh, now I can't get down my own ladder. Is it like a band or a group that the hoodie's for? You guys are far too noisy. Need to be able to make quiet zombies. Can't hear the music. People pay a lot of money for the music. Got protection on this. It'd be really nice if you could like transfer the enchantments on something else. Right, let's collected that junk. Look, my inventory's full again. I can't believe it. It's just an absolute nightmare. Got way too much stuff. Right, so this is iron that I've been picking up, and do I really need that? Let's get rid of that. It's from your band, your favourite band. You're going to meet them. Oh, that's cool. What's the name of your band? Is it I guess it's a Dutch band? Right, so we have a sort of working killing mechanism in here for these guys. It's not the... Hello. Yep, that's it. That's where you're supposed to come in. There we go. Thank you. Do your job properly. Right, right, let's just block them off. And... Let's put the water stream down the back there. Is that long? Oh, look at that. It's not far enough. Okay. Let's put that there and that there. That one there. That should be enough. One there. Yep, that goes over. And yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. That'll do. The source is an American. Oh, the score. It's an American band. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, and Potato 10,000, 100,000. Potato, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You guys doing all right up there? Yeah, I think they're doing all right. Yeah, right. We're going to get a water source in the back here, weren't we? Try and get the them flowing in there. Hello. Come in and say hello to my fellow bee buddies. Right. Let's have a bit of a nosh. I don't know what you three guys are doing in there. How are these doing? Are they happy? Are they happy? I think they're happy. Right, so, right, we're going to lift the light levels up a bit. Because otherwise the water's going to wash the torches away. And we can check out putting a bit of water stream in the back here, just to give the iron golems a bit of a nudge in the right direction. Well, we've got torches on the underside of that, so if I put some like that, then I can get rid of these ones. And maybe I'll put one under there like that. That should just stop zombies appearing in here anyway. Don't think it looks dark in the middle there. I think it's alright. Oh, they're coming to the Netherlands. Netherlands. Who knows, I might even be able to speak. Right, how many spaces have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should do. That should be perfect. Right. Let's do it this way by putting a little wall here. Just thinking. That pause, that wasn't the microphone getting muted, that was me actually thinking, using my brain. My brain skills. It's a struggle some mornings, but I do have brain skills. There we go. So we want a water source along the back here, like that. And then we're going to break this up. There we go. So that'll push them far enough forward, and then the scary zombie will do enough on his own then. Because the iron golem will just walk to here, or get pushed to here. There we go. Here we go. Oh! Don't like the look of him. I'm going up there and going to kill him. Going to kill him. We haven't been down to see how much iron we've actually collected yet. It might need a bit of maintenance occasionally. It's not the best farm in the world, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's doing all right. Right, should we go see when he's died, see how much iron's in the chest? Are we excited for this? You'll have to make a ladder up there to get in there to get to him. Oop. Here we go. Let's have a look. Woohoo! Look at that! A whole stack. Oh, that's awesome. Whole stack of iron. Can't be complaining about that. The only way of getting out of here, though, is getting along here. Oh, there we go. Bob along here. Up we go. Fantastic. So we now have XP farm. We have a iron farm of sorts. And that's going well. So the next thing I want to do is get up there and sort out this breaking the light so that they can see what's actually going on. Hey there, Mr. Silly Shmoo Heads. Why have you guys got such complicated names to say? Why can't you just have something like Monpjc? Oh, I'm so funny. No. Right, so Yeah, we have a working iron golem farm in here now. It's much more efficient than it was. We just need a way of like making it night so these guys can sleep occasionally, because they get a little bit upset and cranky. So I might put... I'll take that block out of there. What I might do is I might put a ladder in there so I can get up and in there. That'll do. Right, let's go and get some... Call me silly. Oh man, I've got silly, I've got silky. Well, at least Radycat is a name I can say easily. Oh dear. Ladders. Can I make more ladders yet? No. Where's sticks? More sticks. I'm running out of wood. Got plenty of iron buckets. What time is it? It's dark out there. Right, okay. I need a bed. I haven't slept for ages in this game. When there are monsters nearby, but I'd hardly call them monsters. Really? No, thank you. I'll call you Mr. Silly then. That's probably the easiest thing today. Silky's an easy name. Oh, morning guys. Silky's an easy name to say. I was struggling with Antoinette. That I found difficult. I think it's just my like derpy dyslexic brain struggles to say words. Right, should we go and get some wood? That'd be a good idea. Yeah, be back in a bit, guys. Not that we're going far, because there's trees upstairs. Right above us. Oop. Ah. Can't climb scaffolding. Too early in the morning. Not... Ah! I'm trying not to die, you know. Should we see if I can get to the whole of the end of the stream without dying? I'm going to need a death counter in stream, aren't I? At this rate. I do actually have one, but it's not set up as such. Well, put it this way, it is set up. It's just not got the same number of deaths that I've got. I need a button. Why am I going over there looking for wood when I'm like surrounded by it? For goodness sake. Make a bit of a clearing here, shall we? Bit of spruce tree. Oh, I do apologise. This cough's still there. I haven't got rid of it yet. However, did actually manage to sleep all night. I'm hoping it'll be a lot better tomorrow. If you don't line yourself up on these, it's really difficult to get down on. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to have a coughing fit. That's better, I'm back. I do have a mute button on my microphone, but it's not easy to get to. Ah, right. Where are we? Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm in here. Oh, no, down. There we go. I really do have a better ladder in here. Right. Ladder. Oh yeah, need to turn these things into sticks first before you can make a ladder. There we go. Right, ladders. Does anyone else do that quick click thing? Because you're supposed to be able to like do it in such a way that you like press the number of the key, so it's easier to sort of get stuff across into your inventory where you want it. There we go. That'll do. I really do apologise for my cough, guys. I'm really struggling. Yeah. They're preoccupied. Right, right, where do we want to get to? I need to count the blocks. Let's have a look. I think I need to go higher than that. Oh dear. Right, it starts, it starts. Oh, Suze, excuse me. Right, so that block is up there, so I want a set of pistons above that. So I need to like knock a hole out in the ceiling up there and put a redstone clock up there. Because what we need to do is interrupt the vision of the zombie. It needs to be about like every 10 or 20 seconds, because I think it's every 30 seconds they look at, hello, you're peering at me, that they look at the zombie. But they need a bit of time to be able to go to sleep. So yeah, right, let's see if we can get a space up there to actually build this first. So that's the roof level. Which way up should we go? Let's go up this way. Let's build a little spiral staircase. That'll do. I'm up there, so they're over there. Am I now above? Yeah, that's the floor. That's the roof. Yeah, that. So this is the level above his head. So if I go in here, get myself some free iron in the process. Thank you very much. I mustn't get too carried away, because if I make the space too big up here, the iron golems will be spawning all over the place. So we'll keep it low. And I think I need to go over this way a bit. Right, now hopefully if I go this way I should come out. There we go. There we go, that's the window. Like so. These 3 blocks are above the zombie's doorway. He can't walk out into this bit, so it won't hurt him. Oh dear. Surprised you haven't all turned your headphones off so you can't hear me coughing. Oh dear, it's not good. You're going to eat some food. I don't blame you. Right, let's block that up. Must be breakfast time. Oh, you're starting about food, yeah. Start talking about. So come on then, tell me what you're going to have for breakfast. Is it breakfast up? No, it's 11 o'clock there. What are you having at 11 o'clock? Are you having 11sies? Is that a thing you've heard of? 11sies? It's normally like a cup of tea and a biscuit, isn't it? Oh, biscuit. I might go nick a biscuit. Bread? What are you having with your bread? Is it a special type of bread? Was it just like a normal, everyday bread? Welcome to the cough stream. Right, let's get some sticky pistons. Right, what have we got in here? Redstone stuff. We're going to need redstone type things. I'll melt that. I've got loads of iron now. This is cool. I'm liking this. No redstone stuff in there. Iron, wood, got stuff for pistons. Brown bread with some meat or something. Oh yes, because it's continental, isn't it? Or what we I don't know if you... Do you call yourself continental? That's what we do. We refer to people in Europe as continental breakfasts. Because that's what you have. sort of thing. That makes sense. Or haggle slag. No, I don't know what that is. You could be putting words in chat again. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I can't pronounce them. Pistons. Can I make a piston? I need wood first, don't I? Why can I not? Oh, because I put the iron away. I'm thinking, why can I not make a piston? Right, we'll have 3 of them. Thank you very much. So I want 3 of those for pushing the blocks down, and then I'm going to need another 2 for my EFO clock. I'm also going to need some hoppers. So I'm going to need 2 chests and 2 hoppers. That's cool. Gonna need a redstone block. I do need some redstone torches, but I can't think how many I need right now. But I am gonna need comparators. Need to go and make some comparators, guys. I'll be back in a bit. You're all sleeping again. Can I get in the bed? Excuse me. Can I sleep? Oh, I only sleep at night. It's not night time enough yet. It's a Dutch thing. It's like little pieces of chocolate. Ooh! Bread and chocolate. Ah, sounds nice. Can I sleep now? Thank you. There we go. Right. Oh, everyone's up. There we go. Oh, right. Oh yeah, so I got your picture, Silky, in Discord. I need to chase up Radycat. Get a picture from you, Radycat. I can use as my first 2 subs. Right. So I need a couple of comparators. And I probably need a repeater. Oh, the foxes are out. And then the other thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need some honey. I need to put a campfire under one of these so that we can get some honey out of them, because I need honey blocks. Yeah, I liked your picture. That was good. There's nothing wrong with that. Perfect. I might have to find some sucky sweets. Help stop my cough. Got 1 honey bowl. I need honey a lot more than that though, don't I? Got any other materials over here that could be useful? Oh, I got some torches. I grabbed them. Don't have quartz. Wasn't I looking for quartz? Yeah, I want some quartz, don't I, to make comparators. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. So, is it smooth stone? Is it just smooth stone, or can you use cobble for comparators? I can't remember. I think you have to use smooth stone for a comparator, don't you? Oh, just normal stone. All right, okay. I've got any normal stone in here? Look at that. I have. Sort of useful. That's a repeater. Said I wanted a repeater, didn't I? Let's have a repeater. And a comparator. We need redstone torches for that, don't we? Let's grab 4 of them. And that's 1 comparator. Why can't I get another one? Oh, because I haven't got enough torches. Must be 3 torches to a comparator. Oh yeah, there is. There we go. Is that sorted? Junk. Junk. Don't need that quartz anymore, so we'll put that away. I can see my chat moving, but I can't read it at the moment. What's going on over there? Your bread was good. Ah, did you save me any? I bet you didn't save me any, did you? Heartbroken. No bread for Monpjc. Let's put that in there. I'm only joking, by the way. I am a bit busy to bing. Dingy dockadoo. Yep. Ah, honey. That's the other thing we need. Glass bottles. Have I got glass? Where are my glass bottles? I've got 2 there. Don't we need 4 for a honey block? I've got 2. None in there. Where's the rest of my glass bottles? Have I not got any? Have I got any glass? Got a honey bottle. I need 4. Oh, I had another glass bottle somewhere. Obviously didn't make enough. There's some in a plastic bag if you don't want to come to, yeah, I could come to the Netherlands to get it. It might be a bit far though. It's a little bit of a push. Right, I need to go and grab some sand so I can make some glass. Is there no sand in here? Oh, okay. Right, let's go get some sand. Sand? Was that any good? Was that a good impression? Sand? Who's that? What does everyone think of the demise result? Five, 6. There we go. 8's all I need. At least it's efficient on the furnace. Got plenty of food going now. Green sand. Is it green where it started? I thought it was Iskal. Oh, it's Iskal did the whole sand thing. Can't remember. Got me wondering now. You're happy that Iskal won? Yeah, I like him. He's quite funny. He's a good player. It's quite nice that he won. Grian started it. Oh, was he taking the mickey out of Iskal? Is that what it was? That could have been it. Iskal does make me laugh. He's pretty funny. I definitely watch his videos. Generally, my list of go-to people I watch includes Grian, Iskal, Exuma, Mumbo I've been watching more of again lately. I started watching him a lot before, then sort of got a little bit tired of him. I just got frustrated with some of his videos, but I've actually enjoyed watching him again now. Doc I used to watch loads of, but don't do that much again now at the moment. Full Symmetry I tend to watch from time to time, again depending on what else there is. I tend to find that I've got my main ones I watch, and then I'll start watching other people's channels when I've got time to. Beep. Mainly because I sort of like haven't got enough time to watch everything. And also with Exuma's live streams, if I don't get to see them when he actually goes live, then I tend to sort of watch them at another time. I'm not sure why I decided to come all the way over here for honey, because I really didn't need to do that, did I? Because it's all over here. I just need to sort of campfire out. Just like thinking, oh, I need to go and get honey, and I need to get the one that's got the campfire, and it's like wandering off in the wrong direction. The whole reason of bringing bees over here was for this. I don't know. Oh, and he's a cha-cha wood. Yeah. It's because it's one of those words that you just like can't work out how it's supposed to be said. And Dorite as well. Is it Cub that doesn't like Dorite? I think it is. Right, now I need to sort out a campfire to go under these. Hello. But I want it to make it look like the thing's supposed to be standing up, not just hovering above a campfire. I want some aesthetically pleasing look to it. And I'm just thinking about how I can do that. I think I might just use like a couple of... I wonder if fence posts attach. I think fence posts will attach. I don't know why I'm worried about this. I just want to get a campfire, really. I just want to get the honey. I do this. I start one thing. I think, oh, that'd be really good. And I need to do this and I need to do that. And it'd look way better if I did something else like that. And I get like all carried away doing completely the wrong thing. Probably just made far too many sticks now. Where's my campfire? I've got coal, stick, log. What have I done wrong? Oh, I need 3 of them. Okay. I didn't realise that. Oh, we use some of these jungle ones. There we go. That'll do. Oh, Clarice. Yes, Clarice as well. With Swishwoomy. BOO. Tend to watch... Again, he's another one of those ones that don't always watch a massive amount of. I like BOO, and I used to watch all of his building with BOO stuff that he did. But I've not watched him of late since he's come back. No particular reason. It's just, as I say, you end up watching so many other videos and streams of other people, especially when I've been working in the past. I found that difficult to get the time to do it. But yeah, right. Let's sort out this whole campfire thing, shall we? Don't. I don't know how long I've got to like wait. Can you only get... Oh, they do stack. Oh, okay. Does it empty it when you do just one like that? Is there any more in it? Oh, really? You get one honey? Is that it? Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Dudes? Oh man, you guys have been around here for ages. Yeah, I'd have to move my campfire over here then. I'll just make another one. Really? That is not a flower, is it? I know what you're trying to do. Trying to get over there. There you go. Silly biddy. 1 bottle of honey. That's all you get. That's pants. Right, we're definitely going to have to do some bee breeding over here. This is supposed to be the bee stream. You, what? Stop following me around. I'm only holding the bottle. Put honey in here. In here. in this. Can I click on you and get honey? No. Look, fill it up. Right, there. Do it. No? Why you no fill up my bottle with honey? Me. Get in there. How long is it going to take you to fill that up? Is he the only bee over here as well? Where have the others gone? Oh, there is another bee. I hear bee popping going on. I'm going to go make another campfire and stick it under that one. I need to work out what I'm doing with my inventory because this is a complete mess. People, why you let me do this? Do I really need all this cobblestone? Probably not. I've got loads of it back at the base. That bit of iron I don't really want to be walking around with because it's taking up space. Honey. I don't need all this food. The iron, the redstone I'm going to want. The coal I'm going to put up there. Just try to clear some spaces out of my inventory. Actually, I want the coal for making... Hello. Make another campfire. There we go. I'm now walking around with a campfire that's on fire. Playing hide and seek. Yeah, they probably are. You're playing Mike. Oh, I see. There we go. Right, out with the honey bottles. Again, only one. I need 4 for a honey block, and then a honey block makes me a piston. And I've got to make 5 sticky pistons. I did say that when I did it this way, the idea was to make it difficult, so that it's harder to get it. It's not just an easy thing to do. Let's go get some flowers. Yep, you're going to follow me now, aren't you? Right, I want to wait until I can sit. I better put that away. End up breaking something. Maybe some of the bees are flown away. I mean, we did have that one that obviously got hurt. Yeah, I could turn the fire on again later. Keeps them happy for now. Right. Use 2. Make little bees. That's it. Thank you. We need... I think he's the only bee over there. Unless there's... It's generic. No. Oh, there he is. There's another one over there. Right, okay. More of them than I think there is. Right, let's get him. And get this one to come back. Wait. You. This way. Because that farm over there I thought was going to be good with them. Come on. Back up here. You're supposed to be working. Bee. Loads of little bees around now. Right, you and you. There we go. Bee babies. Thank you. Right, that's better. Got a bit of breeding going on with the bees. They won't give me any more honey yet. I want more honey. Honey! Oh, it's not fair. I need one more for a block. I'm going to be here ages. Following you guys around trying to get honey going. Maybe I should bring that other one over that I put down there and just like get them breeding over there as well. Where'd that go? What? Is that... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought that's how you break them. Maybe you need a glass bowl over the bee thing. Well, yeah, you could sort of like stop them flying away. That is a way of doing it. I'll make another campfire first. I'm just going to put it straight underneath. Mind you, if they're all working on one bee hive, that would probably make them quicker. I just need a bit of wood for a stick, don't I? There we go. Close the door, don't let any zombies in. I'll finish building my house at some point. Looks a mess. So let's put that down first. That on there. Break that. Campfire underneath. There we go. Aha! Maybe we should just spend some time over here doing a bit of like collecting. One honey block. I have a new recipe unlocked, and because I did this whole thing with the honey block and the piston, I added my own data pack, if any of you are watching, because I thought, well, if you're going to have a sticky piston, you can have a sticky piston with honey. So that is why I'm over here getting all of this stuff. Does the honey only appear on one side of the camp? Oh no, I can't see. I don't know what side it appears on. I might try and get some more flat. I'll try and get another bee. Actually, there's 4 over here, so I'm going to grab these. That'll get me a couple more bees. Right, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping around here for now, shall we? Let's go and see the chickens. Haven't seen the chickens for ages. Oh, got a new sound in the air. Your hedgehog. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the hive, as we say. Ah, get in there. Nope, I'm trying to throw the egg. Why can I not throw the egg? That... really? Why am I stuck? How can I not throw an egg? Oh fine, I'll go in there with you. Look, I was trying not to hit anyone with the eggs. This could be an egg farm at some point. Some of the chickens escape occasionally. Ah, it's worth it though. Right, they've all gone to sleep, so we will go upstairs and sleep as well. Too close. Yeah, too close to the blooming trapdoor thing. Keep getting in the way. Yes, welcome along, Sir Hedgehog. I don't know if you are a sir or a lady. Welcome to the stream. Always nice to have new people in. So this is what is this? What are we doing? We are collecting honey, or we're trying to. This is the bee stream. The idea is we're supposed to be like this fantastic little... You're a little baby bee. We're the big bees. You're a big bee. You got any big bee friends? You won't breed yet. No. Oh, don't hold the water bucket. Yeah, so SteamCraft is going to be a steampunk themed server. Currently, it's only me playing in single player world at the moment. and we're going to be developing this world and turning it into a server where we can have more than one person playing. And we have a very strong bee theme going on here, thanks to Silky in stream. Like promoted the whole bee thing. Right, so meantime, I think I'm just going to do some crop maintenance while I'm waiting for the bees to collect some more stuff. We've been working on an iron farm, which is working reasonably well, I think. I'm sure the people in chat will agree with me. And yeah, just need some like sticky pistons because I've got a zombie in there and he needs to like have his line of sight broken occasionally with the villager. Just keeps getting a bit carried away. Where's the chest? There's a chest over here. I'm sticking all the food in for now. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this food. Ah, knew that'd happen. But at least I've got loads of food available for when I need it. Got some BT roots now. Don't need them. Right, that'll do. Ah, more honey available. Let's ditch that stuff off into there. Glass bowls. Thank you. This one. That one's not doing so well, is it? They all decided to start living in that one. Probably. If I do that, then I wonder if they're ready to start breeding again. A bee buddy supporter. Right, I'm waiting for a couple of big bees to come out, then we can like breed them up. One over there. Oh, there we go. Right, are you two willing to breed? Oh, no. No. Ow! They're not willing to breed yet. I can try and get the little one to grow, but I'm just going to waste flowers. Could be here a while, couldn't I? Gonna need to turn this into a farm. Gonna need like a proper bee farm, aren't we? If we want to get loads of honey blocks and stuff. That's definitely going to be a bit more challenging to do. I've been seeing some of them where they use dispensers with the bottles to collect stuff out of it. I think that works quite well. That should be pretty good. Hello, are you breedable? Have you got a friend? Have you got a little bee friend anywhere? No? There must be another... Okay, I'll let you go now for then. Put some honey in there for me. If you want to turn it into a farm, you need more of the bee hives and place them in a row. Yeah, I thought that. What you really need is you need at least 6 bees per hive. Then you've got some inside putting honey in. And then others outside collecting the pollen and that, so it's like a bit more efficient. Probably would have been quicker if I'd have had just 2 beehives. Oh, there's another one. Up to 3. Because then the bees would have been concentrating on just these beehives then. Also, I don't know how long they take before they're like in a position that they can breed again. Interesting. So I've got 1 sticky piston. If I can get this second one done, and then what I'll do is I'll go and make the EFO clock. Get that done. Yeah, they're going different beehives. They're spreading their resources out. These are baby. That baby bee? That's not baby bee, is it? That one is over there. Are you breedable? Have you got a friend? Come on. No, you don't want to breed. No, just leave you to it then. Let's get one more honey block and then I'll go and do the EFO clock and we can get a bit more work done over there. Then I might be in range where this stuff will, they'll just keep carrying on. They'll fill these up while I'm not around. At least in one way, if I had 4 of these... What was that plop noise? Oh, it's them going in and out. With the honey. With the honey, with the honey. Come on. Who's going to make me... Which one's going to be next? Yeah, if I had 4 in a cube... Then the bees could get in from either side and you could have like, yeah, you could get them quite nice and tight together. Oh! Oh, the little bee took damage. Oh, that was sad. I'll make little bee better by giving him flowers. There we go. Oh, poor little bee took damage on the campfire. I didn't know that was actually a thing, actually, to be honest. Right, another slime block. And second sticky piston. Right, so I'll leave my glass bottles over here. I probably won't be able to find them later. Anything else I can ditch in here that I don't need? That'll do for now. Right, let's go and work on this. Yeah, I've got like a decent distance. I've got like 20 odd chunks viewing distance, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're loaded. Don't think I'm that many blocks away, to be honest. And this isn't a long walk. It's probably about 5 or 6 chunks. It might be enough. Might be close enough. Turn off the fireplaces. Yeah. It could be a good idea, actually. Just do that with a shovel, don't I? Don't want to end up killing the bees, do I? At least they can get on with their thing. I saw, oh, what's his name? Game thingy? He does lots of, he looks after the carpet mod. He's like, does some really cool stuff. The carpet mod's very cool, the way it works. And he was showing this mod where you could see which chunks were and weren't loaded. Very cool. Even just by walking around, it like gave you a visual display of where the chunks were. Very clever. It's probably why I got into gaming, is because I love being an engineer at heart. I love the ideas about how these games work, what's going on in them. I like the whole design philosophy around games and the mechanics and the physics that go on. I mean, sometimes people say, oh, well, you know, Minecraft's not very realistic, you know, your blocks will float in the air and sand will fall and you can like do things that you can't do. But the thing is that actually that's just the physics of this game. So this is like an alternative universe that we're playing in. And you just got to think of it, well, it's not like Earth. I mean, look, you don't get caves this shape. This is just how this planet is. Let's see if we've been getting any iron while I've been gone. Oh, I hear a golem dying. What have we got in here? Oh, look at that, another 31. I would call that successful. That's definitely working. Right, let's go up here. Up into the roof space and start looking at building our evo clock. Trying to think how much space I need. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. I need about this much space, I think, for it. Give myself a bit of space around it. We've got a bit of a hole here. Oh yeah, because that's the roof bit, isn't it? So we want to cover that bit up. Don't want that. Stick a torch over there. Right. Okie dokie. So let's have 2 hoppers. I think I need to be about there to start it. Does everyone know how to make an evo clock? Because I'm now trying to remember in my own head. Because I'm terrible at this sort of thing. Normally pretty good. Right, so the comparators come out the back of these. And they then go into blocks. Which then have a spot of redstone either side there like that. And then we then put a sticky piston there and a sticky piston there. And a redstone block there. And if I stick in that, that should kick it into action. That's got signal strength of 1. Signal strength of 1. Your head's exploding right now. Do you not do a little bit of redstone stuff? Or you not? Yeah, I hear a lot about Minecraft too, but I say always it's easier to build and you can do very cool things. Yeah, I mean so I don't know if do you know how the evo clock works? I'm just interested. If you don't, then I'm quite happy to explain it. How it works. It's running a bit quick at the moment. Might stick more items. Can't do this. I have an American buddy that does the redstone for me. Oh, okay, right. I need to teach you redstone. We need to get you some principles of redstone. We'll have the Bee Buddy Academy of Redstone. How's that? Right, I'm just going to grab some more items. Because I want to put more in the clock. So, this is generally known as an evo clock. Mainly because it was evo that, I think, refined the design. I'm not sure. I wasn't around that early. It's actually quite useful because you can actually see here I've got the numbers on my redstone. This is a resource pack thing. It allows you to see what's going on. Now if I actually put a bit more redstone out here, I think if we're lucky you should just see... No, I confused it. No, I shouldn't have done that really. If I put it out that side, then it'll... Yeah, because it's coming out there. Right, let's just look. Because I'm hoping that's going to flick to 1. Any second now when it comes back the other way. No, it doesn't flick to 1. Oh, yeah, it flicks to 0, doesn't it? Right. Okay, so what we have are 2 hoppers. And the hoppers are pointing at each other, as you can see. So what this means is that the items flow out of one hopper into the next. And you'll see what happens is it gets down to 0 and then they all start coming back the other way. Now that's not normal hopper behavior. So what we have is this redstone block. When you power or put a redstone signal next to a hopper, it stops taking items in. So here the redstone block's not next to it, so it's now emptying. And when the redstone block moves back, that hopper now won't empty, but it can be filled up. So by oscillating the redstone block backwards and forwards across the hoppers, the items flow from one to the other, creating this oscillation. Now we use that as a sort of a feedback into the system. So the comparator here is putting out a signal. So when there is an item in here, it's putting out a signal strength of 1. And we can see that because the signal strength, the comparator is looking at the hopper and going, there's items in it. So it puts out a signal strength of at least 1 or higher. And that puts power into this block here. And the block, regardless of where it is, always has some level of redstone coming out of it around the outside, which is why we can see this 1 here. When there is a redstone level of at least 1 next to a piston, it powers the piston. So you can see this is now powering that piston. Now the same is happening at the other end. This is powering that piston as well. So the two pistons are pushing against each other when the items are flowing between each other, which means that effectively the redstone block in the middle doesn't move. However, there is a brief moment in time where the hopper hits 0 when it's empty. If you see this, it gets 0. Watch, and it's a bit difficult to see, but if we try and watch the comparator at the bottom of the screen at the same time, when it hits 0, you should see the comparator just blink very quickly. It'll blink off. Very difficult to see, but it does actually do it. And it's a little bit more easier to see here because if you watch the 1, when you hear the piston switch the other way, that number will go to 0. Which will unpower the piston. You see very quickly, I don't know how it shows up on the stream, but it's literally about, 1 tick or a couple of ticks of game time where it flicks to 0 any second now. There we go. I think that one was a bit easier to see. Hopefully you can see that. Now of course when one piston's unpowered and it retracts, and because they're sticky pistons, it'll actually pull the block back, and that one's being powered and it will push forward. So you get this push-pull approach. So as soon as one of them goes 0, then it gets pushed the other way, blocking the hopper, allowing the items to flow in the other direction, creating the feedback and creating this oscillating output that we see. So that's effectively how it all works. What we're now going to do is take a signal from this redstone clock that's oscillating backwards and forward and get it to drive 3 pistons which are going to be pointing downwards from here, which is a little bit more complicated because I've got to run the redstone around in a bit of a circle. If I'd have had one way I could have done it is if I'd have had like sticky pistons on here, they would have pushed all 3 blocks down at once. Could do that, but it's going to take a while to collect all the items for that. 3 sticky blocks. Actually, could I do that and not have sticky pistons? I think so. I can't remember if a normal block will pull back a honey block. The honey block will stay on it. I think it only pushes it forward and doesn't pull it back. It's got to be sticky itself to pull it back. But yeah, so we're going to have 3 pistons lined up here, facing downwards, and they will push these blocks down each time this clock runs over. And this clock's running quite quick, which is why I wanted to chuck a load more items in here like this. Did that make sense? You didn't think it was that simple? Oh, okay. I'm glad you understood it. But it actually made sense. E? Or is that free? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because it's free now. Yeah. Wondering what's going on. Yeah, so this is actually a little bit easier to see because I've put more items in there. The signal strength from the hopper is now higher. So you can actually see the signal strength going down. Normally if you have rapid clocks, it goes down. So you can see the signal strength going up here on this side. It's way easier when you've got this resource pack where the signal strength can be seen on the redstone. You can see it going down, so the signal's slowly ebbing away, and when it gets to 0 it will flick over again. Yeah, and that's how we do a lot of stuff in the redstone, is to connect comparators to measure the signal levels. And if I put redstone here, this is how I'm going to get this to work. That's 0, it's unpowered, but when the block moves there, it's then 15. Your Twitch has stopped working. Oh no, that's not good. So what I'm going to try and do, what I want to do is I want to power the blocks. Could probably do it from up there in the ceiling, I think. You mean your stream? Oh, I see. You mean your stream? The stream stopped. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the clock signal up here. Yeah, I want the pistons along there. Oh, and they got trapped in my own piston then. Piston's a little bit weird in that they've got this weird thing that you can't put redstone on top of them, which I find quite frustrating. So look, if I put redstone on top of the piston like that, you'll see when the piston moves, it'll actually throw the redstone off the top of it. Actually breaks it. So it means the redstone won't stay on top, which is quite frustrating. So you can't just like have a load of pistons pointing downwards and run redstone across the top of them. What you actually have to do is have blocks that you put the signal into the redstone next to them or behind them. So we're going to have the pistons in here pointing down, and then a row of blocks on top, and then I'll run the redstone across the top of them down and round. And that's why I've got a repeater in here as well somewhere. Yeah, because I want to boost my signal when it comes up here. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Because redstone is not like electricity. It's the signal strength decays. So here you can see it's 15, 14, 13, 12. So every block it travels, it goes down by 1. But a repeater will boost the signal back to 15, allowing it to go further. So that's why I'm bringing it around here, just because of the redstone line's not going to be long enough when I do it. Right, I am going to go back and see if we can get the rest of that honey. So that clock will run all the time here. Meantime, we've got more iron coming in. I've heard a few more iron golems go through there. Looks like both the villagers are happily sleeping now. Which I'm surprised at, really, because the zombie's supposed to wake him up. Does the zombie move to a position where they can't see him? Oh, interesting. Might have to move him forward one, because he might be just that one block too far away. Look, they can't see him. What does the repeater do when you click on it once or something? Alright, so the repeater takes time to operate. This is one of the things that happens in Minecraft. Is one of the ideas about game mechanics is how do you set up the world so that things work and they run at their own speed and time and pace. And for Minecraft, that's based on ticks. So ticks is a game tick is the time it takes the game to be doing something. So it's like the game itself has an internal clock, and every tick the game runs round a loop of code, seeing what needs updating and seeing what needs to be done next. And what the repeater does, or every block gets updated when, or gets like a queue of information. So if you have a block on the ground anywhere, so if we take like a block like this and we put it on the floor, then if something happens next to it, so for instance, if I was to put a redstone torch down, like so, then in doing that it creates a update, which is what you probably heard being talked about. Where'd the redstone go? Oh, I want two. There we go. So when you place the torch, this line changes shape and the power changes, and that's happening because of the ticks. So this is effectively an invisible block with the torch inside it. And every time something happens in the game, it creates updates. So when I place the torch, it will update all the blocks around it. So it basically lists an instruction for all the blocks in those locations around it saying, hey, I've changed, which is creating the block update. This block here, not the grass, the redstone, because you can see with the hitbox it's sitting above it, gets an instruction saying, oh, a redstone torch has been placed. And that says, oh, cool. Right, so there's a redstone torch there. So the next game tick, it updates and says, my signal strength is now 15. And it changes its image because it's now connected to it. When that creates an update, or it gets updated, it sends another instruction into the list to tell the blocks around it that it's been updated. So this one here then goes, that redstone's been updated and is now level 15, so I need to be one less, I'm 14. Now you can see that that has no connection to this, not because it can't tell it's there, it's just the redstone torch is not sending the signal or a signal to this piece of redstone to tell it that it's there or that it needs updating, which is why it doesn't change. And that's quite useful, because if this is not getting an update, it's not running any code or any software to make changes, which means all of this world around us, while it's static and stable and nothing is changing, there's very, very little code running. Which is why we hear people saying, redstone contraptions are laggy. And that's basically because they're using up resources running bits of code. But if they've not been told they need to do something, that's what happens. So going back to the repeater takes time to... I think I can start these with flint still, yeah. The repeater takes time to process a signal, which means there's a tiny delay between when the signal goes in and when you get a redstone signal come out the other side. Now the little switches that are on the top are delays, and they'll actually tell the code for the repeater to take longer to update. This is handy. It was obviously in the right place. Obviously those spawn chunks were loaded. Those chunks were still loaded. That's cool. I got 3, just need 1 more. Yeah, so when the repeater's down, if you nudge it, then it takes longer for the ticks. And it's basically the little bit of code for that repeater says, there's been an update next to me. The redstone signal's changed. I will now, instead of saying, I'll update the signal on the output, it will say, I'm now going to wait another game tick cycle and count down by 1. and it counts down, and when it eventually reaches 0, that's how it does it. So do you ever build giant... No, I don't build them. I assume you mean in clocks. I don't make big clocks in Minecraft, to be honest. I don't see any point in doing that. I mean, what would you want to do that for? What exactly is the excitement of that? None at all. Everyone knows what one looks like. I don't need to build one in Minecraft to make it so that everyone can look at it. It's bizarre. Right, so when we get another bit of honey, we can get another another honey block going. Oh, well, I think it's fairly easy to say that, you know, if you're going to carry on like that, you're not going to be in my chat for very much longer. Do 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 do. Interesting. I understand the redstone a little bit better now. Yeah, as I do more of it, you'll probably get a hang of it, of what's actually going on. I'll actually show you one of the other redstone contraptions I've got here. Where is it? It's down here. This is something, I don't know if you were in stream when I actually built this. So in here, this is a very similar basic idea. So in here, we've got bamboo growing, not bamboo, sugarcane growing. And what we want to do is automatically collect the sugarcane rather than doing anything else. See, I've got 21 in here. It's not an efficient a farm, but it does the job. Can make more efficient ones later on. Now, when they grow, they create updates. So when the sugarcane has grown 3 blocks tall, there is an observer up there, and basically the observer is looking to see if anything changes around it. Now the sugarcane creates an update by saying I've grown by 1 block. So when it's up there, it sends a signal to all the blocks around it saying I've updated. The observer block is the only one that's interested in that. So when it sees that something's changed in front of it, it then runs a bit of code which then updates on the back of it a redstone signal, or powers a redstone signal. It just blips it. So when that redstone signal comes out the back here, it runs across the top of these 3 blocks. So that becomes 15 and these become 14, but it doesn't matter. So the redstone on top of these blocks then powers these blocks underneath. And those blocks are sitting on top of those pistons. So because this redstone powers the block, it effectively powers the piston, making the pistons jump forward. And that then breaks the sugarcane. Sugarcane gets thrown across here. Pistons retract, and then it gets collected down the bottom. But yeah, feel free to ask questions as we go along. I'm by no means a redstone expert, so I'm quite happy to explain my understanding of things. I don't quite understand the whole quasi-connectivity thing. That's a little bit more complicated. So, but I sort of understand it, if that makes sense. Right, we've got 1 sticky piston. I can at least start doing that for now while these lot grow up and do some more honey for me. Let's go check this. At least get this bit of it working anyway. Normally when you're building stuff, you get access to a lot more resources. This is the problem with being early world stuff, is everything just takes a bit longer to get your resources in place of what you need. There we go. Do. Oh. What are you doing in there? Dude, you're supposed to be how on earth did you spawn this far out? Really? Oh no, I've got to deal with you now, haven't I? Hey, Bex. How on earth are you? Really nice of you to pop into stream. I saw your message earlier this morning saying that you were up and about. I've just got to deal with this iron golem because he's ended up spawning in the wrong place. Down you go, guy. Sorry, mate. It's not my fault you're in the wrong place. I know, I should have made a better iron spawner, whatever thing. I did say it wasn't the best thing going. Oh, you're full of cold as well. Oh, that's where I've been. You'll probably hear me coughing in stream. Yeah, I've been really bad. Oh, I got really bad throat, and I think it's the cold so bad, but just coughing all the time. These guys will know I've been coughing in stream yesterday like nobody's business. So I'm guessing you're off work at the moment. Yep. Hello there, Element. Yep, I can make a campfire to make the bees happy. And that's what we've actually got underneath. Right. These guys are all sleeping. Oh, that's fine. Right, let's go up there and have a go at sorting this out. Yep, so I've been making a new iron farm. Bex. Oh, you're back at work on Monday. Blimey. Well, I'm out of work again. So my contract at the shop I was working for has now come to an end, and they no longer want me. But there again, all I'm going to say is, in the press today, there was lots of talk about the fact that they're struggling as a company to actually make money and stuff. So it's not really surprising that there's not much contracts out there. No, it's not great, but it's all I can do. I can only work what I can work, can't I? I've got myself into a position here. It's not very easy because I'm right above the zombie down there. And I could have done with a bit of a floor to make this easier. Have I got wood? Yeah, I've got wood. Right, let's make myself forever making crafting tables. I'm going to end up being one of those people that's got like 1 million crafting tables. Let's stick it in the wall, it's out of the way. So above this zombie, I'm going to make a lowered floor. That way I can get onto it. And might be able to get under a block under there. Actually, if I'm crafty, I know what I can do. If I do that, right, this is cunning Minecraft mechanics. So what we do is, I want to get some sticky pistons under there. So if I had a block there, look, I might be able to see under there, wouldn't I? But by putting the half block there, if I do this, it can't place it there, so it just places it there instead. Haha! I'm smarter than the game. Well, sometimes I am anyway. Redstone signal. Right. There we go. So that redstone is powering that block there for you. Silky, just so you understand what's going on here. So this is updated. This slab technically exists in that block, so even though it doesn't look like it's connected, It's actually going, oh, I've been updated with a redstone signal and I will now power the block above me. There you go. So that piston should be going up and down now. And there's an air gap here, so there's nothing getting across to that piston from this side. So just wait a minute. There we go. Pushes down. And that'll be pushing down above the zombie. So all I need now is 2 more sticky pistons and this will be all working. Yeah, it's a bit of a rudimentary iron farm. It's not the best design in the world, but it's working anyway. Yeah, see that piston comes down, blocks the view, which should allow them to sleep or work momentarily. Keep their trades up going. Just got to keep the grind of the job hunting. Yeah, I know. It's really hard work. And it's so soul destroying as well, because you're just applying for so much stuff. And you've had millions of tablets. Yeah, I felt like that. I was like that. I was just having so many tablets and just like giving me stomachache after a while. Because like just consuming all these like, well, it's like toxins and stuff, isn't it? It's not a toxin as such, but paracetamol and different chemicals and stuff, and it's like, blech. It's not great stuff. Yeah, I'm going to make this look like a little control room at some point. Lens tip coming out your ears, yeah, I can imagine. I was on that, like, Corvonia cough medicine or whatever it is. Right, they're happy. Right, let's kill these guys off. Oh, we got a drowned in now. Somebody obviously spent a long time under the water. Let's kill these off. So you guys know I'm streaming until the top of the hour, which is 12 o'clock here in the UK. It'd be nice if you could come down here with a trident, mate. Have you spent too long in the water? Is that what happens? There we go, he's dead. Anything good? No? Nothing else? What's in there? Oh, just a bit of junk. Right. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. We're going to end up talking about food again, you know, guys. It's not good. Right, I don't need any more of my redstone, so I'm going to ditch this off here. We've got loads of iron coming in now. Well happy with that. Look at that. 2.5 stacks of it now. Don't need that. Got a cookie. Got a bit of redstone torch. Don't worry about that. Just need to go and get some more honey. Yeah, well, I've not actually had a chance to tell you, Bex. So the Minecraft, my one is actually switched off at the moment, my server, because I decided that with 1.15 coming out, that I would do something a bit different. So SteamCraft, as I'm calling it, which is this world, is a single player world at the moment. And I'm going to be... Oh, I've come out here in the dark. That was a bit silly. What I'm going to be doing is turning this single player world into the new server world. And you get away. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to decide I'll do a series of videos on explaining to people how to set up a server and play their games and all that sort of thing. I can understand what you mean by about being burnt out. It can be quite hard if you're doing it all the time. Oh, is it morning? Oh, okay. Went through the whole night. sort of like want to sort of like educate people on doing that sort of thing, because so many people go, oh, I want a server, and can I join your server, and I want to do this, and I want you know, how do you start a world of your own? And it just made me think, there's so many people out there doing things like the Pixel Rift with the survival guide. You've got there aren't any creepers lurking around here, is there? Because you know what it's like, I blow stuff up. I've gone a whole 2 hours without dying on stream. I'm quite proud of myself so far. Oh, look at the fishy. Now I've said I'm not going to die, it's probably going to happen now. Yeah, so I wanted to do some videos on how to start a world, how to pick your map, how to get going in the world. Then we got this going. Then I'm going to do a little bit of opening up to the LAN. I'm going to do a video on how to open to the LAN so that other people can join in and play. Then you go, right, well, how do I make a server? Well, maybe I want to run a server at home. That's how I first started with my kids. So how could you do that? And do you need another computer? Well, actually, you don't need another computer to run a server at home. There is another way of doing it. And I want to like show those things that you could do. And then go to the whole hosting thing. So obviously, as you know, Bex, I've got a server that's running in the cloud that has a hosted Minecraft on it, and it's like taking people through those processes to get to that. And I know things like paper and fabric probably aren't stable at 1.15 yet. I've not looked, but I want to like give a little bit of time before they're out and about and people have got that stuff stable. It's like we haven't got Optifine yet. I mean, these people are all doing stuff for free in their own time, so we sort of need to sort of let them have that time to do stuff and develop their worlds and things. Right, I need some more flowers, and I can see some messages in my chat. Is that a sheep under there? Oh, it is. And a fox. Where'd that one go? There we go. Right, let's go and get some bee breeding going on. Do you want to join my server ones too? I can send you mine. So, like I said, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm concentrating on this, and I'm going to put in all my time and effort into playing this world and getting it progressed forward a bit. So, as much as I want to like join in and play with other people, I've just decided that I'm going to not do that and focus solely on playing on my world, because it's the best way for me to create that content and get that driven, because this is the world that I'm going to be using for that content. There's also a lot of other stuff going on in the background that I'm doing as well. I'm doing some of my own training. I'm looking for a new job. It's possible I'm not going to be working throughout January, which is why I said I was going to stream every day. And you know, that's not actually ideal for me. I need to be getting a job because I need an income, because at the moment it means we're having to cut back. Halo's pouring all of her income into running the house and the bills and stuff. So, you know, that's a real constraint. And when I do get back to work, I'll have less time to do things again as well. So it's a bit of a whole chicken and egg thing, which is not great. But I want to add to the community and give them things as well. Beck says that sounds like a cool idea. Yeah, 1.15 servers haven't appeared for me yet. Yeah, so I know some people have been doing it. I don't know what they've been doing. Tello is waiting to make a new server for Hydro, as the last one. Yeah, I heard that someone had leaked the seed for it, which he wasn't best happy about. So that's understandable, especially if people are trying to understand how the world is. You're like supposed to be exploring it for the first time. It's not good if people like give the seed away. I've given people the seed for this one. mainly because they can sort of see what the world is. And as a server, yeah, possibly might give out. They've also had to destroy a huge amount of the map as well, have they? It's not good when people are leaking that, because you're finding all the strongholds and all of those sorts of things as well. I've used my seed at the beginning and not just used a blank world, mainly because I wanted to see what the world looked like before I started, and to get that going. So that was important for me. Not that I use it to, like some people do, like cheat or stuff like that. When I was first doing videos, I was fairly open and I admitted to people that I was using creative mode to make changes to the world. And that was mainly because the videos I was doing, a video sort of, you spend an hour or two creating 30 minutes of watchable video. Then you've got to spend a couple of hours editing that video. Woohoo! Thank you for the host there, from Silky. Yeah, you spend a couple of hours doing the editing and the music and watching it through and posting it up online. And so for 30 minutes of content, you could spend an easy 8 to 12 hours just putting together a basic video. And that's without, you know, doing any research or any other stuff that you want to do as well. Some of my videos have taken a lot longer than that because the build's been so big and you have to edit down so much. To then try and do the builds themselves, like if you wanted to build like a massive house like this, and go and get all the wood and process all the cobblestone into stone and then into bricks, it can take a massive amount of time. Like here, I mean, I'm like standing around, people are thinking probably, you know, what is he doing? Well, I'm actually trying to breed bees up and I'm trying to get honey. And, you know, this takes time in the world when you're playing in survival. And people like the hermits and that, they've got that time and they play the games, they make the farms and stuff to do it. I don't have that time, so I was playing in creative mode quite often. Where's he gone? Where'd that bee go? Playing in creative mode at times so I could advance the builds but show people what I was doing in a survival sense. So I might go off screen, I might show people how to cut trees, how to make a tree farm, how to process the stone, but once that material is in place I would then do it. This world's completely different. The whole approach is that me as Monpjc, the character in the game, only plays in survival. So that's what happens. I have a second account which is called the Mixer, and he is a character that can come into the world and do maintenance and things. But things like all my achievements are kept nice and clean and tidy then. So these are all real achievements that I've got and not through anything else. Jump into a honey block to break your fall. Oh, I need to do that. I could do that in a minute. Speaking of achievements. So they're all achievements that I want to get and I want the game to follow that. So I've just got that other player that can come in and do maintenance and stuff when I need to. And I was doing some of that today because I was trying to work out why the iron golems were spawning in the wrong place. So I brought that account in as a creative mode and spectator mode to be able to move around and look at, see what was happening. But then when I knew what to do at the beginning of this stream, we were in there digging the walls out, putting the water streams in, doing it in proper survival mode. So it just allows me to do some stuff. And we see other hermits and other Minecraft YouTubers do stuff in that style as well. So yeah, that's basically the idea of how I go about stuff. I would love to be in a position now that I'm affiliated that I get loads of subscribers like I've got from Antoinette there or Silky, and from Radycats to get those subs coming in, but I know what it's like myself. You know, I can't afford to sub other people at the moment. It's hard work when you're on a low income. But who knows, one day I might get there. It's getting night time nearly. And I just need this. I need a bit more honey. I need loads of honey. My bees are just not working fast enough. I haven't got enough bees. I need to like multiply the numbers of bees I've got. Might go over to that other hive and see how many are over there. Sleeping with an empty bottle. Looks like I'm sort of like some alcoholic. Could actually really do with a drink right now. So maybe I might do that. I'm going to leave you guys with the bees in the background. Chat amongst yourselves while I go and grab myself a drink. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Well, no, not 2 seconds. Don't you start counting that down. All right, I know what you like. I'll be back in a number of undetermined seconds, which will mean the time it takes me to go and pour a drink and come back to my desk. Really? See, I'm back before 60. You can stop now. 57, 58, 59, 60. Work out how much lag there is in Twitch now. See? And don't you just like carry on? Oh, funny. See, I nearly said I'll be back in a minute, and that would have been pretty good. Oh my god! A new sub! Bex! Oh! I love you so much. Thank you for the sub. You're fantastic. Yay! A new bee buddy. Ah, oh, you guys are so kind. And you've got a little first there on your name as well. Thank you very much, hun. I seriously was not dropping hints, by the way. Ooh, yeah, I found a badge. Yep, you're getting all the badges here now, aren't you? So we've got bee badges. I can't move from here. So you can see Antoinette up there has got a 1 month bee buddy badge. That moves up to honey bottles and all sorts of other things that you can get. I've actually submitted for some icons or some emojis that we can use in chat to Twitch, but I haven't seen them come through yet. I don't know how long they take. I did hear that it can take like 20 odd days or something for them to appear. I'm not sure, but yeah. Oh, too many bees in chat. See, Antoinette. Ah, see what have you done? You've got to block yourself for a bit now by putting too many bees in chat. I think I've got a limit. My chat bot will tell you off if you put too many bees in. It's alright, you'll be back again in a minute. 600 seconds. 600 seconds? Wow, blimey. You must have really upset him. Can't believe you did that. Right. So I should also explain as well, the other thing that I'm going to do. That's a bit bash for the Twitbot, yeah. Oh no, you're back. You're back. So the other thing that I'm also doing as well regarding Twitch is, you'll know, Bex, that I did a 24-hour stream for Game Heroes, and that raises money for cancer awareness, as you know from the stream. Halo wasn't well this year. That's about as much as I want to say. So she had a bit of a scare, and she's been through some surgery and some treatment, and the Macmillan Cancer Support people are a group of nurses here in the UK who look after people going through cancer treatment and their family and friends, in giving them support and advice on what they can and can't do and where to get things. And they've even done some really fantastic things. There's Dan HG, who was one of the other streamers that was doing 24-hour streams at a similar time to me, and he was saying that when his mum went through cancer treatment, his dad had to stop work because he was in and out of the hospital all the time, and they were kids at the time, and Macmillan actually paid for all their car parking and helped him out with money for food and bits and pieces as well. So that was really fantastic to hear that they do that level of support, and you don't normally get that much help from some other organisations. Most cancer treatments or supports are about giving people. Get in. There we go. Sorry, wasn't me. No, don't look at me. Nothing to do with me. A lot of them are about the research into cancer, which is great. We need that, but it's also about looking after the people as well. There we go. We've got 2 blocks working now. Yep. So Halo is doing really well now. She's had the treatment. They've said to her that she's got the all clear, and as part of that, she's also signed up to some research work, where as part of the treatment that she's been having, she gets extra blood tests and screens and tests and stuff, so they can see how well the treatment works, and that allows them to be able to assess the level of treatment people get in the future. So it's fantastic. So going back to what I was saying about the stream, so from all donations, subs and bits that come into my stream, I will be taking a percentage of the profit that I get come in from now and forever, and that will be going across to the Macmillan Game Heroes page. So down in the bottom of my Twitch screen, if you scroll down, if you're on the, you can see on there the info page, there's a little bit of information about it, and you can also click on the Game Heroes tab or icon at the top, the image, and that will take you over to the page and tell you a little bit more about Game Heroes. I think you can still type Game Heroes in my chat as well. I'm just going to have a quick look. I'm going to do that myself. Game Heroes with 2 E's. I don't know if it's in there. Obviously not. I don't think the donate works either. No. So they're all things that I need to re-switch back on. Let's have a look. I had some info in here. My aim is to sort of put about 10% in. That's what I'd like to do. Let's have a look. Where are the chat tools? Follows, YouTube schedules, timers. No, it's not in that one. I think it's in the other mod tool that I've got. Let's have a look. Yep, there's the donate one. I think this is the one I want to look at. Is that the one I want to post? Yep, that's the one that we want. Let's switch that back on. So if I retype those commands back in chat. There we go. And donate. There's just a couple of links. People can see they're the different ways you can get that stuff across there. It's actually fine. Oh, you guys are having hugs. Oh, that's cool. My parents are... Why are your parents bullying you? I can't believe they're bullying you. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding of the situation. That's the way I like to look at stuff. Try and sort of understand what's going on. It's dark out here. What's going on? I'm going to get killed by something. Hello there. Welcome to the chat. Cool, I tell you one thing. I'm starting to get hungry. Getting the hungers come on. I had my breakfast. Don't know what I'm going to have for lunch yet. I bet Halo's out. Halo's at a community cafe this morning. That's another thing where they make food like cakes and stuff, and they sell them, and it gets raised for money for charity. We like doing our little charity things. We're not the sort of people that can afford to put money into charity all the time, pay monthly. I'd love to be able to do that sort of thing, but actually sort of trying to do other things to get money coming in from other people to fund charities. I think that's a good way to do it. Oh, I see that old sort of thing. That's not bullying, that's teasing you. That's teasing. That's what parents do. I am a parent. I've done exactly the same thing. I used to do the same with my kids. My son had a friend called Rachel that he was very good friends with, still is now. And Roy's like, you're always talking about her. She's always coming round. You're always going around to see her. What's going on? And all this sort of thing. And he's going, oh, it's nothing. We're just friends and all that sort of thing. Because we just like teasing and we just like on about it all the time. Yeah, they keep going on about it all the time. It's just teasing. You feel like you're being bullied, but you're not. That's just teasing. Yep, it's definitely a dad thing. Us dads are really bad. Oh, it says my daughter was at a party and I always complained about the whole dad's taxi thing, where you are always running your kids around. And it's always dad that seems to be doing it, not mum. That's just the way people say stuff, I guess. And I went to pick my daughter up, and she was being a bit late coming out, so I threatened her that I would get out the car There's me. Getting out the car. And there's the house over there. And I'd be like, right, here I come then. I'm going to come over to the house like this. I'm going to walk over. But I'm going to be crouched down. And I'm going to do like a monkey impression. Like swinging my arms, scratching my armpits, like that. And she said, don't you dare. So when I got there to pick her up at the party and she was standing there nattering for ages, I just opened the door and started to get out of the car, and that was it. She was gone like a rocket. Dad, I'm coming now. It's like, ha 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 ha. Us parents are evil at times. No, parents don't have an off switch, nor do dads. Dads definitely. So Big Blue says he's also dead. Hello, Big Blue. I haven't seen you in chat. Welcome to the chat. We don't know how to stop. No, we're right, teasies. We're bad. I was actually listening to some of the... oh my god, yeah, I'm evil. I tell my Halo's niece, who one day will be like my future niece, I guess, once we're married. But yeah, I tell her all the things I do, and she goes, "Oh my god, that's so bad," and stuff like that. Because she's about 14, 15, I think. Halo's niece. And I have a laugh with her because she goes, you know, her mum and dad say things to her like, "Oh, you need to do this and you need to do that and blah blah blah." And I go up to her and say, "Parents are really annoying, aren't they?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "It's alright, it's just our job. We're meant to be annoying." It's revenge, you see. When my parents used to like ask me stuff all the time, and now I'm doing the same thing. Mostly a lurker. No worries. I'm more than happy for people to sit there and lurk in the background. Please feel free to hit the follow button and you'll get notifications when I go live. Just for anyone else out there that's lurking away, I have a YouTube channel which I'm going to be doing more videos on soon in the future. I have a second YouTube channel that these streams get put up onto. I'm a little bit behind because I'm going to be doing these every day for January, or trying to do every day in January. I also have a Discord channel, which you're more than happy to join. And what? If you can just type the words in chat. Oh, you're an Exuma person. I thought, funny enough, I'd actually seen your name before because I'm an Exuma follower. I watch a lot of his stuff. You'll probably know. Actually, I'm sure I know your name from somewhere there. Yeah, so I've got some Discord feeds in there as well. I really should put them up. They're supposed to be on timers. Discord. You just pop them in chat, and they pop up there and tell you where I am. Makes things nice and easy. Right, am I going to get another honey block, guys? Come on. This is taking a while. There we go. Right, have I got my last... Oh, yep, I got all 4. Right, cool. Honey block. So what do you reckon to this, guys, then? I put this in a while ago, and I wonder what people thought. Because going and finding a slime farm can be quite hard work. So I did this whole thing where you can take a piston and a honey block and get a sticky piston from it. Oh, I added that in my data pack because I thought, you know, that's pretty useful. I haven't got to go and make a slime farm, and all I have to do is like wait around for the bees to do stuff instead. Yeah, I need to... We've not seen or heard anything for Exuma. I think he said he was going to stream... I know he put this video out saying... oh, I'm going to have a break in January. But he said he was going to like stream modded. I haven't seen or heard from him since. I was sort of quite looking forward to seeing that, see what he did. Maybe he's having problems or stuff like that. Yeah, it seems like a logical recipe. Oh my god, what are you doing in there? I've got to try and get you out now. Ah. Oh. Right, I've got to stand back far enough and try and kill you. Ow! Rude. You're not supposed to be in the pen with them. If he gets out, I'm in trouble. This is the problem when you make your iron farm so that they can spawn in other places. You're going down, my friend. There we go. We're cutting the efficiency of my farm here. They're all supposed to be in here. Right. Chuck them in there. They'll get collected up. God, I tell you what, it's getting really cold in this house. Yeah, my farm needs adjusting. So what I've got a... Doesn't help, I've got a zombie spawner through that wall. In there. And... like in here. So it's literally one block through the wall there. And I've had the odd iron golem spawn in there. They seem to have stopped doing that. I've had one spawn up here. So I'll lower the roof. Because they need a free high space. And then they spawn out here, so I might have to lower the roof out here as well. So it's all a little bit tighter. Like force the game to spawn them in there. I got one in there as well, didn't I? Like force them to spawn in there a bit more. Right, so we've got our last piston. Yeah, because the clock's down. So I just wanted to build a way of, it's like a cheap way of getting a break in the light. Oh, I got that in the wrong place. Try again. There we go. I think everything's still working up here. Yep, that's all in place. It's all over there. Oh, there's a few extra blocks in there that shouldn't be. Might just shorten the timer on it a bit. Actually, let's empty it out. Let's just have half a stack in there, that'll do. Right. Let's go and see if this works a little bit more efficiently. Oh! I'll fall into my own trap. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to do, is possibly bring them forward, because the... that signal strength part isn't stupid. Sometimes I wish I had that light level when building dark caves. Yeah, I do as well. Why... I've seen mods where you can, like, you walk around, you put a torch down and it shows you where the light levels are, or that you put that down. What was it? It was a modded pack where it would show you where the spawn spaces are when you like hold control or something. And I feel exactly the same. It's such a pain trying to find dark spaces and find out where they are. But yeah, the farm needs a little bit of adjustment. It's not far off. I think it's doing all right. It's collecting quite a few stacks at the moment. What I will probably do is refine this over time, and then when I get the server going... Wait, what? It's working? Yeah, of course it's working. What do you mean it's not? Is it working? Of course it works. No, it doesn't help when you're on a vanilla server, but then I think most people don't play vanilla servers now. So like I was talking about a bit earlier, I would have a server that's running either paper or fabric, probably paper, and that's technically a modded server. You don't have to put the mods on the server, and you can make it look and feel like a vanilla world, in the same way as the vanilla tweaks with all the different things. But what I would do is I would bring in tools that you could use to help. And I think that's useful, especially when you're streaming and making videos and stuff. Sometimes I think to myself, yeah, if you want to play a proper vanilla world and be doing all of those sorts of things, it's really important. It's like creepers exploding. Do you turn creepers off or not? I mean, I turn off Endermen because they're a pain when they start nicking blocks out of your build. But I wouldn't necessarily go through the whole process of removing creepers. What I would like to be able to do with creepers is set it so that they can't blow stuff up in your spawn block, but you can still take damage. That I think would be really good if there was a way of doing it that way around, because then they're not blowing up your builds, but they're still quite dangerous to have around. I guess part of the scariness of the creepers is the fact that they could blow your house up. So that has its advantages in that way. But if you've spent weeks building something and you're struggling with the light levels, you could really do without. Yeah, playing on a server that has some data packs, but I don't. But I think needs to something client side. Yeah. I think it would be like a client-side resource pack or something, wouldn't it, to do that? Okay, I think I've sort of achieved what I wanted to do, and actually it's not bad timing. I've got about 10 minutes left here. What I was going to be doing today. I really need to like fix up some gear. I've really been neglecting a lot of this. I don't know how much that's going to cost me, but now I've got like loads of iron, I don't have to worry about it. It's fantastic. I could actually get some, could actually do with some new armor. Let's make a new pair of boots and a new hat. I don't think I've got enough diamonds around at the moment. Right, so we'll get rid of them and put them on, get some new gear on. Took a long time going over each tile with F3 and checking. Yeah, that's it. Using carpet and slabs traps as prevent spawning in my base. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's something I could probably be doing. I could be like putting down carpet. I think that will stop the iron golems spawning. Actually, there aren't any appearing, so I'm wondering if there's an iron golem laying around again now. I don't know where he's gone. That's something I just need to tweak with this game. It's like, what have you done? Where'd he go? Oh, I see, the pistons are down. Anytime you like, guys, there's a nasty zombie over there. Did they just take no notice of him at all? Maybe I do need to have more blocks in there again. I think that's the thing I changed. Let's up that. Because they need to be, he needs to be visible for a certain amount of time for them to react. I thought it was about 4 or 5 seconds. Oh, I'll just stick the whole lot in there, whatever. That'll do. Hopefully that'll work. Let's have a look, see how much we got in here. Oh, another half stack. That's pretty good going. I have to find a use for the poppies. They're going to have to be used for something. Yeah, because I mean, you don't want to build everything out of glass and carpets and slabs, and it can be like really difficult building a world like that. Burn the poppies, that's all. No, you can't burn the poppies. No, I do have a plan for the poppies.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh. No, apparently Siri on my watch says it doesn't understand. The dye trader. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. So what do we actually... Let's have a look. Oh, I forgot to do the whole honey block thing. So in vanilla tweaks, let's give you a quick rundown of what I've actually got on here. So spawning spears. This is something that I use only with the Mixer admin account for looking at spawn proofing and stuff like that. That's quite useful. Durability on weapons, custom armor stands we have. Nether portal coordinates is on there as well. We've got the gems and the gem traders. Terracotta rotation thingy. Anti-Enderman. Player graves. Very important when I'm playing. Multiplayer sleep. Villager death messages. More mob heads. Redstone rotation wrench. Custom villager shops. Double shulkers. Elytras when dragons die. Player heads and villager workstation highlights. So they're all quite useful little bits and pieces just to add a little bit of usefulness. And then the texture packs have got variated wood and stone and all sorts of things. There's no iron golem appearing, so I've got a feeling there's another one somewhere else. Yeah, but you need to get... Oh, okay. The shepherds one? Do shepherds trade dye? I don't know. Yeah, but you need to get one that wants to trade red dye. I think the shepherds, yes. It's hard to pin down one that will trade red dye. Yeah. Unless you have loads of wool. Yeah. Very true. Red dye and everything. Okay, so... What I might do is I might just wait a little while and see what's going on here, because these guys seem to have stopped. I don't know whether I've done something or there's another one around. I'll have to go looking. There could be another iron golem that's got spawned somewhere. And these guys are detecting... There you are! I knew you were in here somewhere. Right, what's the chances of me surviving this? I need somewhere where I can hide and you can't get me. If I go and... I might just go and hide in the wall over here. Just in case he does manage to get down here at me. No, he can't see me from here anyway. There we go. That is quite a long radius to be able to spawn an iron golem in. That's quite impressive. Seriously did not expect to see one that far out the game. All the way over there. Oh, we actually got an iron golem head out of that one. There you go. I blend in now with the iron golems. I am now the iron golem helper. What do you think? You like my new hat? Well, it's pretty cool actually. It's quite nice. I quite like the whole iron golem thing going on here. I like that. Cool. Right, I think it's time for me to sort myself out. Let's plug that there like that. And I'm going to keep an eye on this, make sure it's working okay, try and work out where all the iron golems are spawning and try and keep some controls on it and just see how things go. But for now, that's me for now. So I'm going to Oh, that was terrible. Okay, let's dive in the water here and not end up. I'm such a pro at this. No, not really. I have to practice. Oh, there we go. There's another iron gone. So, thanks very much, everyone. It's coming up to 12 o'clock here in the UK, and it's my lunchtime. Halo will be coming home very soon, and we've got a busy afternoon, hopefully, planned. I want to spend some time with her. I haven't seen much of her the last few days. I will be back again tomorrow on the stream. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. I don't know what time I will stream tomorrow. So please hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. That way you'll get a notification. Or pop over to my Discord channel and sign up there. And then that way you'll get notifications from there as well when I go live. Thanks very much for everyone. And thanks for watching. Bye.